gentlemen, welcome back along to another episode of The Young Farmer. My name is Andy. As always, I do hope you are doing very, very well. You join me back in the spraying rig. It's about 9 AM in the morning. We've been out already in about 70 acres this morning. A little bit of pre-emergent herbicide down onto some winter barley ground, just to make sure that that doesn't get kind of ruined early doors by any weeds or blackgrass coming through this. It looks like that's going to be all right. And now we're on our way back up close to our main yard, actually, and the main reason being for that is we've got a bit of a surprise, a bit of a gift offering, really, from a local dealer. I was speaking to my Claas dealer the other day there, and he's given me the option to borrow something, which I found to be very interesting and an intriguing proposition, if you will. So we're going to take him up. We're going to go and borrow that piece of equipment of his. Now he said, I told him what I had to do today, and he said, tell me where and I'll drop off the equipment and it can be a surprise for you. So we have, and I told him what I'm going to be doing and the amount of ground we had to cover, and he's apparently provided everything I need. So we're going to see exactly what that looks like, really, and I'm intrigued. I have no clue. I have an idea of the implements in question because I know that what we're going to be doing, but other than that, I don't know. So it's going to be a nice surprise, and we're going to see how we get on with it. I assume it's going to be a Claas because it's Ricky B's is my Claas dealer. It'd be very peculiar if they gave me a John Deere. But we'll see. So we're just going to swing by in the Amazon Pantera anyway, because we're just going. It's on our way home, really. We'll get that bit ground done, and then we'll see how we're looking from there. But Pantera's been flying along again. Been doing a lovely job. Someone was asking me in the comments on Simulation for the Nations channel whether or not we would be getting rid of the Caverland. That's going to be staying. We're going to have a fleet. The ground, the hay work that we did for that farmer over in the neighbouring county of Charwell, that went down very well. Very well indeed. So there's a lot of potential there for us to get a lot more extra work. If it dries up anymore, which we're starting to see it do so, we're going to be getting a little bit more work there to play with, so we'll have to wait and see what that looks like. But it's all promising, very, very promising indeed. So we'll have to see. But I believe I'm up. Well, I know I'm up here, and I'm on just behind the grain store over there. Is apparently where my surprise is. So we're gonna have a look see, and what I think I might do. No, we'll pull it down along the road there. We have nothing coming. And through there we go as well. And we're just gonna be parking. We're coming into the shed or into the fuel on our left. And that, get out of town. There's no way. Oh my lord. I'm just gonna park this on the roadside here. I don't think anyone else needs to get into the gateway. But either way, we're gonna stop there. Has he really? That looks like his. Oh my lord, there's a front plow. Oh my goodness. So this is my contract for today anyway, folks. This is one of the pieces of wheat stubble that we're gonna have to work over here. We were going to get Chris onto it with his plow, but he's off out drilling today. So we're going to try and get through it with this. And this is just huge. Look how long it is. Oh my goodness. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 furrows just on the back end. So it's a bigger plow than my Lemken Jewel. Incredible. 8, and then what we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12 on the front, so that's 20. Wonderful. Oh, just a 24 furrow plow. No big deal there. And being pulled by this Claas Azerion 5000. This thing is, it's just, words fail me. It's huge. So, well, this field's not going to take very long. Just look at this. Is a Gregoire Besson, as is the front. Obviously they are a dealer for GB as well as they are for Claas, so I kind of thought we might get one of these plows. I thought it would be smaller than this bit, if I'm being brutally honest. I didn't think it'd be this whole thing. But yeah, he told me where I can find the keys, so I'm just gonna get those without showing you, so we'll join you back in a second. Alright, in we in we go then. We've got like keys. Oh, this is oddly familiar but very different. It's just, look at the view. This is incredible. Let's see how it sounds when you fire it up. It sounds powerful is what it sounds, let me tell you. Look at the working width of that thing. Okay, so let me see how he's got these all set up here. Oh, there we go, that's the front. And up goes the back as well. Yes, well, let's go and turn that one over at the very least. Okay, I've never plowed with a front plow on. This is going to be interesting. Listen to that. Oh god, look at my tail swing there. We have to watch out for that. Okay, look at the mechanism. Just going to fold this guy in here as well. But lord, is it big. There's a lot of wear and metal on here. Let me tell you, folks. So we're just going to swing it up into here. It has GPS on. We're going to try and use the GPS on this as well if I can get it functioning as I want. So let me see about that there, and we're going to get ourselves squared up first. If that's ever a thing in something this size. Lord. Okay. So yeah, we'll have a bit of a play around with the GPS and we'll see how it's all looking now. We're kind of ready to get going, I think. Alright, well, GPS is on. I'm going to have to try and figure out how to do those corners. Probably try and get the big plow backed into the corner, I reckon. Although I wonder if you can kind of shunt out with the front. Before we do, we're just going to lower the front plow down. Lower the back plow down. We are locked into GPS, so we're going to try and it'll probably square us up as we get going through that. But I mean, come on, you just look at it. Even the folks in the planes are coming out to have a look at it. It's just magnificent. So we're going to give this a right old go, I reckon. Before we do though, just like to make sure that everything looks kind of level. It's difficult to tell when the plow hasn't dug in at the front end. I always thought the issue might be trying to make sure that that front end didn't dig in too much, so that lot pressure on that front depth wheel there. And geez, yeah, just look at it. This is a big field. This is about 60 acres, I think, give or take. It's not going to take us, well, if we can get going properly in this, it's probably going to take us about 2 hours to do. But yeah, we will see how we get on. Let's just jump on up. Alright, so let's see what the Xerion's got in it. Oh, let's go. Let's gather in some grip up there. By Jove, I think it's got it. Oh, ho. I mean, it's not really the biggest fan, but it is just about pulling it. I don't know if I've even got this set up properly, because it looks like that working wheel is a bit far over, I would say. But hey, we're going to square this all up. What I might even do, because this is me just kind of getting used to this plow, we might come in with the with Chris's tractor and just kind of square up the ends, because otherwise this is just well, it's huge, frankly. Takes some getting used to there. But that being said, we're getting there. It's pulling and pushing, which is an awful lot of stress on a tractor like this, but it is getting there. It's trying its absolute darnest to do it. And I'm just looking now as well, as I look back here. How did they get it in the field? That gateway is not very big. Just a monster, an absolute monster. Do let me know down below, folks. Anyone watching this, what the biggest piece of equipment you've driven? I'd love to know. I'd love to get an idea of how that, just how big you've kind of you've gone up to, really. This is by far and away the biggest thing I've had to drive, and it's yeah, quite something at that. So yeah, let us know how that's worked out for you and what it is and what you get up to with it. And also, as always, do let me know where you are and what you're working on, how the if like me, you're just getting a little bit of dry ground now to get cracking along with, because it hasn't rained for a few days now, and we're hoping that we can really kind of kick along that from there a little bit. Also, how in the world I'm gonna have to get one big old turn circle here. Start by lifting up about there, I guess. Just gonna have to go all the way around. Turn too sharp there, I might. Just about. I've seen records set in the past for just the, I think somewhere in Europe, where for the quantity of acres plowed in a day. And yeah, they are on colossal levels, and it's always been achieved by using something of this kind of size, really. So they must be onto a winner. Oh, I've pressed my wrong spool valve. Let me get that going again. I think that wasn't a bad turn. I'm nearly got it all sussed out there, I think. Put you down. Oh, now I've got my GPS set up properly. No, we're gonna have a little tinker with the GPS, and then we'll see how we get on. Alright, you guys, I think that's a bit better there. This is struggling. Good God, is it ever? Got some heavy ground here. Make sure my diff locks are in. It's just a little bit greasy on the top there, so it might be just a bit too much. What we think we could well do to see if we can get this front plow lifted up. See, I don't think that's actually doing too much with the weight that the way this plow is set up. I think we're covering everything we need to right there. So we'll just crack on as it is. There's some real tough ground there, heavens. Some solid compaction. Once we get through that, we're away a bit more. But yeah, that was brutal. Okay, now we're cooking. There's such a span. What I don't like about the size of this is that you can't keep an eye on what's happening on the back section of the plow very well, because you just can't see the furrows. If something gets buried there, or if it gets chopped up, you just can't really see what's going on until it's too late. And to block up something like that, that would be a busy old day. Yeah, well, I think we're going to continue on anyway, and we're going to try to get ourselves around to the bottom there. We're not going to use the front plow, as I mentioned there. We just kind of got it adjusted a little bit differently on the back end to pull it along and keep us more of a on land, not in furrow plow anyway. So we'll see how we get going. Let's well, I've got a drone which I'll go and pick up from the sprayer, because I was trying to get some spraying footage earlier. We'll see what trouble we can get ourselves into, I guess. But yeah, we're flying through this field at this rate. That'll take me half an hour to do those 2 passes with my plow. Good lord.
Sunglasses looking so right, hitting the streets in my old man Chevrolet, looking for a good how far at the beach sells. Margaritas in the neck shelves. Let's all go crazy, baby. We're all like kicking it high, kicking it low, making noise like a big truck show. Raising hell is the way to go. Yeah, we're kicking it fast, kicking it slow, bouncing around like a rodeo. Bad girls wanna rock and roll. Yeah, we're kicking it. Everything's alright. It's a small town summer night.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back inside the cab of this behemoth. It's tough going, I'll be honest with you. It's not as fun as I thought it would be, especially trying to go up this sort of small slope that we're on because the surface is so greasy. The wheels, as you probably saw in the drone footage there, going up the hill, are spinning like crazy. We are able to get some traction coming down the hill, but yeah, you gotta go up to go back down again. So we're gonna see. We'll see how much more we can get done here anyway. But yeah, it's very nice of the dealer to put it on for me and just kind of show me what we had available on offering. I think we'll just kind of putter on for a few more hours, get this done. I might even get Chris to finish it off actually, because like that, I'm not used to driving this big kind of gear, and that headland's gonna be an absolute pain with this. So we'll have to see what happens there. But for now, I think we're gonna leave it here. So thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. My name has been Andy as always, and we will see you all in the next one. So until then, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, but most importantly, happy farming.